you an artist, gamer, streamer, podcaster? Point is, you're gonna need a mic. Question is, which mic do you need? USB or XLR? Well, look no further. I'm gonna help you decide between the two, which one you need. Let's go.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.
Breaking in these kicks, I kinda walk like I got polio. Hate you, then they love you, homie, that's just how the story go. Jackie came from Italy, I call it Don Corleone. Family never feud.
It's goody in the hoodie like A Boogie. I'm back and I'm better like Breast until with another video. And first off, shout out to Multichannel for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna talk about them later. And all the mics that I talk about are gonna be linked in the description below. And disclaimer, I'm just a guy, okay, who does this stuff. So I'm telling you guys what I know. I'm not no mic expert. I'm not a sound specialist or quality specialist or nothing. So there may be certain stuff that I just don't know, all right? This is just mics for dummies. All right, so let's take it to the basics. What's the difference between a USB mic and an XLR mic? Obviously, I have both. The main difference technically is the connection. With an XLR mic, see, it has the 3 prongs. It has to be connected to an interface and then connected to your computer. With a USB mic, see that down there? You can connect it directly to your computer. You don't need a mixer, an interface, none of that. XLR mics are the industry standard. Rappers, podcasters, radio hosts, odds are they're using XLR mics. And even most pro audio recording gear is designed for an XLR mic. USB mics are more plug and play. You know, Windows, Mac, works for all of them. If you're doing like a little startup podcast, you can just plug it in. You don't need to be an audio engineer to know how to work it. Simple, cool. People usually use USB mics when it's like a hobby or you're just getting started because it's not really technical. You're just trying to learn your way around the ropes. And the majority of the time, they're way cheaper than the XLR mics. And this is, let me tell you, this is a cheap they be going up to like, Sony has one, it's like 10 racks, my boy. So basically they're a really good starting ground for a beginner because of the lack of price and like the low need of knowledge to know how to put it together, you know? So let's focus on the XLRs for a little bit. XLR mics are a step up from USB mics. Usually people upgrade to XLRs when they want to kind of step up the quality because of the compatibility and they want to get more technical with the adjustability and the capability of the overall microphone. I switched because, you know, I just wanted to step up the quality, saw everyone else was using XLRs, so I was like, okay, let me just upgrade. Now there's 3 types of XLR microphones. First, you have the dynamic microphone. This one's used by musicians and artists, preferred because of the vocal fluctuation and preferred by audio engineers. Number 2, condenser microphones. These ones are super versatile, but they can be super sensitive to any sound that's going on around. And it's getting all of that. It's not really good for live performances, but it's good for recording because, you know, you're on stage talking, people in the background, maybe there's flies buzzing around, electrical currents, all that type of stuff. This is not really the one you want to go to for a live performance. Number 3, ribbon microphones. These ones are old school, but they're not necessarily outdated. These ones are mainly used by engineers that really want delicate sounds. They also give a clearer sound quality than a USB mic. When you're working with a USB mic, you're working with unbalanced cables. Let me get technical on y'all real quick. So there's gonna be 2 wires that serve as the main conductors. One to the signal, one to the output. And when it's unbalanced, it can pick up sounds and frequencies that aren't really supposed to be there. And this is why XLRs are used for more professional settings. Because you think Beyonce is gonna be in the studio recording, you're gonna hear like chips being eaten in the background, people laughing and muffling noises? Hell no, she would shut that whole thing down. Let me get comfy real quick. With XLRs, you can use them with multiple microphones, and also you're not being restricted to like the small cables. Cause think about it, if Drake was on stage and he was using a USB microphone with like a 6-foot cable, he couldn't move anywhere. Those long cables that sometimes people have to hold over their shoulder and walk around the stage with, that's XLRs. USB, you can't do that. It's just not possible. So according to the internet, these are the 6 reasons why XLR is better than a USB mic. They're significantly more versatile. They work in non-digital settings, so you're not stuck to a computer. They have clearer sound quality. They could change the components, unlike USB. They're better for multiple microphones, and they're more professional finished product. So like if you're a solo podcaster or like an artist just starting out or a beginner gamer and you're recording directly into programs like Audacity or GarageBand, or if you're like an interviewer and you do your stuff through like Zoom, I'd probably say go with a USB mic. It's way more simple. It'll still get the job done. Once you want to improve and feel like you're ready to like take it up a notch, then upgrade to the XLR. But just know that like higher quality and added flexibility means you're gonna need more equipment to actually record. If you want to just connect to your computer, you can just use an interface, plug it in, boom, you're good. You control the mic levels, the headphone levels, all that. Let me switch up my angle real quick. If you want to use multiple microphones, then you need a mixer or a multi-channel interface. That's when the interface has more than one of the little prong things that you could fit the microphone in. So real quick, here are the pros and cons of both of the mics. Alright y'all, real quick, let me talk about the sponsor of this video. So once again, shout out to DistroKid, you feel me? You might be wondering why I'm in the car. It's because I'm on the way to the studio to go make a track with my friends. And when we drop it, we're gonna have to split the revenue because it ain't just me who worked on it. And there's a part on DistroKid called Teams that really helps you do that, which is what we're gonna use because nobody has time for paperwork, dog. It's 2020. So DistroKid can split any earnings from songs with like a click of a button. Just go to the song, choose how much percent they want, put in the email, and boom, you're paid. Like Lil Baby. Yeah, we paid. You can actually have unlimited collaborators. So if 100 people worked on your song, all y'all could get 1% if that's the type of vibe that you guys are on. Don't know why you would want to do that, but you could do it if you wanted to. The collaborators can only see how much they're getting paid, so it's not, oh, how come he got 45% and I only got 26% and he only got 16%? And if they don't have DistroKid, because to get the money, you're gonna have to have a DistroKid account, they get a discount if you guys refer them. To be honest, it's cheaper than like a combo at McDonald's for your whole year of DistroKid to get your money for your song, so it's definitely worth it. DistroKid does not take a cut of any of the song. You get 100% of the royalties. You keep the publishing, you keep the masters, all of that, because you see all these people talk about how their masters are gone and Kanye pissing on his Grammy and wilding on the internet over the masters and Hit Boy being signed. Hit up DistroKid and get your music going, bro. If you guys are interested, there's a link in my description for 7% off of your first year subscription. Use that. I didn't because I'm a fool. Wish I did. But anyways, back to the video. For the XLR, they offer a lot more adaptability and customization because they've been routed through the interface. What that means is you can control more little technical details. They're more durable than a USB mic, so you can get it kind of dirty, you can drop it, roll your chair over it or something, and it'll still probably work. And usually, because you could take the pieces apart, you could replace the stuff way easier than a USB mic. Now some of the cons, look, you're dropping some money, bro. Like I said, there's mics that go up to $10,000, $15,000, bro. You think I'm paying $15,000 for a microphone? No, sir, not me. And because it's connected to an interface, you can't really travel with it as easy. You have to think about the other stuff that you're taking with it. Now for the USBs. Super portable. You can take them anywhere. Don't need to route it through a mixer because it's either built in or you could do it on the computer. Usually a lower cost, so it's good for people on a budget because Lord knows a lot of us don't have money. Now the cons, because there's no mixer, it's less customization. You kind of have to just deal with whatever it gives you. And that was one issue that I had because when I plugged in when I use this mic, I just noticed that the volume is way lower than when I use the XLR mic, like just the normal volume. I have to do a lot of editing and mixing to raise the volume up from this mic compared to the other one. And if they break, they break. There's nothing you can do. Like if this little part right here breaks, or you're done. Actually, I'm even lucky that this is removable. Some of them you can't remove it. So if the cord breaks, you're finished. You just need to buy another one. All right, so the final verdict. USB mics might be lacking a lot of the qualities that XLR mics have, but they're super, super solid if you're just starting out. Like you don't need no big, fancy whole leap of something. XLR is a higher quality, packs more of a punch, but you're dropping more money. Go with a USB mic if you want a cheaper microphone, you're on a budget, you're starting out, just want to see if you're committing first. You don't want a bunch of cables to move around. You want something more lightweight. Or go with the XLR mic. If you're recording from a home studio, you run a podcast or a rapper or something that you need multiple microphones, like if you're in a band or something. You need to record from anywhere, be able to customize, and you want quality over everything. All right, so I put together a list of some good USB microphones that you guys could buy. Let me get out my notes. The Blue Yeti, the Audio-Technica AT2020, the Rode NT USB, the Rode Podcaster, the Audio-Technica ATR2100, and the Samsung Go mic. Now some good XLR ones, the Shure SM7B, Audio-Technica AT20, which is the one that I have, but there's also an Audio-Technica AT2035. Is it Hale or Heil? I don't know how to pronounce it. The Hale PR40, the Rode NT2, this is a good one. The Shure SM58S, if you can afford it. If you're ever watching like a rapper's vlog or something, or they're in a studio, the mic that you probably see them using is the Sony C800. You know how much that costs? $15,000. $15,000 for a microphone. 15. That's crazy. That costs more than my car. All right, well, I hope that helps you guys. Comment down below your favorite XLR or USB mics. All the links are in the description for all the microphones that I said. Thanks again to DistroKid for sponsoring this video. Stay safe, stay faithful. I'm out.